Hello everyone, today we'll be taking a look at HMS Manxman and HMS Suffolk in 1/600 scale from Airfix. So this is an old kit, I think from the 90s. You can tell from the old Airfix logo and the silver bottom they have right here. So this is the only way you can get a Manxman kit, I think. It's a combined kit. You get some history and then the paints you'll need, as well as the general size for the ships. Okay, let's open this up and take a look inside. Yep. I got this at a show. Let's take a look at the instructions first. So, they didn't even bother to, staple them together. Okay. So, it looks like the Manxman's instructions are also just packed in here. Let me find what what? Okay, so let's look at the Manxman's first. So, two sides of the hull comes together. You add the bottom parts, forward superstructure with the forward AA gun. Then you build the superstructure with all the top stuff. Then you build the aft superstructure with all the vents, AA gun, forward gun, boats and davits, back funnels, back gun. Superstructures come together, propellers go on there, and then you're finished. This is a pretty small ship. It's about the size of a destroyer, actually. The other one, the Suffolk. So you build the sides of the hull together, put the propeller shafts on, back superstructure goes together, then the top stuff. Then you build the funnels and the cranes, hangar, plane, forward superstructure, AA guns, back superstructure, and then you're finished. Okay, so now let's actually take a look at the parts. First things first, let's take a look at this, at the Dorset ship, or the Suffolk. So you get the deck. Deck still has wood details, but there's not that much, like, side stuff on the walls. As a matter of fact, there's nothing in terms of the wall detail. You'll get two of these large side hulls right here. And they'll just go together like that. The classic Airfix will do it in two halves, which is kind of difficult to get to close together sometimes. Okay, now let's take a look at the sprues. So you get all the life rafts right here. Turret bottom, so the turrets can actually rotate. The little structures for the bridge, I think. AA guns, directors. Over here you get your plane, the 4 turrets, the cranes, the turrets, guns, the secondary guns, and I think that's the catapult. Here is all of your cranes, mast, davits for the boats. Yeah, and propeller shafts. I think that's one of the propeller shafts. And then here's all your superstructure stuff. You have the forward stuff, rear, and then one of the stands. I think this part would just, like, goes on like that or something. Yeah, it just fits like that. Honestly, not too bad of a fit, but hey, it's an old Airfix kit. Here is your rudder, masts, funnels, cranes, and another stand. Some of the parts here did fall off. So I think this is like the rear superstructure for like the gun to get put on. Yeah. Okay, so and then lastly you have all the boats, secondary guns, machine guns, anchors, and then 4 propellers. Okay, so this is a decently large kit, actually, with the amount of stuff in here. Now let's move all this. Actually, should probably put this all back in there so I don't lose anything. But next, I'll take a look at the Manxman kit inside. Yeah, it's an old tooling, so all the parts are just out there instead of having like a protective sheath around them. Let's take a look at the Manxman now. Manxman is a smaller box, or smaller bag, I guess. So this is probably a newer tooling because you see you have the full outside runner. So you have the forward deck, back aft deck. Then you have the superstructure side. So they actually mold the sides of the superstructure, which is very nice. You have your deck right here. Wooded deck, or it's a flat deck, so there's nothing actually on here. And then you have the sides, machine guns, rudders, secondary, or actually those are the primary guns, small guns actually. All the ventilator covers, and then over here you have all your additional superstructure stuff. So like the boats, davits, cranes, anchors, some little stuff, and then your funnels right here, as well as your masts, and then here's your stand. So this is a very small kit actually, but it looks pretty fun to build. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. This is a interesting kit. Two things, one very old tooling and one very new tooling. Okay, bye bye.